Hey y'all, welcome to CC's Texas Garden. So I wanted to bring y'all out here because I'm busy working in the garden. I wanted to set up my camera and both cameras are not charged. So I'm on my phone, which means I won't be showing you everything that I'm doing. But I kind of wanted to go over a few things and then I'm going to get busy. Because before the sun starts eating me up out here, it's already so humid. All right, so my corn, y'all, starting to grow. Now it is having a lot of caterpillar damage. I've been out here. I come and pick off the caterpillars as I find them. My mustard green, look at that, y'all. This is July. I have mustard greens in July. Look at that beautiful leaf. Yes, it got one little caterpillar hole. Look at that. You know that'd be yummy in a pot. Oh yes. This been here since the fall. So there is a way that you can continue to have fall, winter vegetables in the summer. Right there. It is possible. So don't say, when you want to try something different and outside of what people think, just try it. It may not work. And hey, I'm going to eat some mustard greens in July. Here is my cinnamon basil and my lemon basil is going to seed. And I wanted to show you what I've done. This is my watermelon patch. I don't know if I've showed that. This is where the snake den was. But my watermelons are all in there. I don't know if they're going to be competition watermelons or not. Well, the two bigger ones are the ones I put in for competition, and these extra ones I try to put in as well. But hey, I'm just gonna grow watermelon. If they get big enough to say anything, then I will. That snake is inside that bucket right there. It's dead though. It's dead. All right. So when I took those tomatoes out, y'all, look at all this soil. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Look at all of that. I'm going to sift it through, get all the little roots and debris and sticks out of there. And I'm going to have some nice soil to start off the new fall season. It is a little breeze out here, which thank the Lord for. So I have my two tables. As you can see, it don't have much stuff on them. This one just have that container I'm gonna take down to put the soil in. But look at this little area. Can y'all see? It's small, huh? It doesn't have the tomatoes there. It doesn't have the little shade cloth there no more. Then we have this little rack right here. I went on and put my dirt that I have down there. I want to start maybe once a week, start getting me some compost, some cow manure, some black cow, and just start stacking it up. So when I do get ready for fall planting, I have plenty of stuff to get started. Guys, look at all this open space. Ooh, man. Yeah. I mean, I cleared that stuff out. I'm tired of fighting with these snakes, them finding little sneaky hiding spots. I took everything out of this greenhouse yesterday and cleaned that all out. I do need to take them bags in. I'm going to put them inside a tote inside the house so little snakes can't be hiding up in that. I want to give you an update on my Kajari melons. I pollinated one of them. I wonder where she at this morning. But I pollinated her. Where is she? Oh, there she goes. She hiding back here, y'all. Look at that. That girl's pollinated. And she over here is growing. So, that's the only one. female that I have seen. I've been watching so I can hand pollinate some other ones, but that's the only one right now. I do have some of the mustard greens, the Georgia collard greens, collard greens coming up. It's not as many as I planted, but that's all right because they get big. I have maybe 5 on this first row and 3 on this back row, plus a cucumber. And back there I have 2 cucumbers, Armenian cucumbers, and then I have 2 of the pickling cucumbers. This bed I still want to work with and try to clear out some. I have honeydews trellising up this little board right here. I have another one. I'm just letting it sprawl out on the ground here. But what I'm working on this morning is, and my peppers, y'all, I've never had an issue with my peppers. I've always had some nice peppers. I always got a harvest of peppers. And this year, nah, not at all. So we're not even gonna talk about that bed. My large red tomato is still doing good out here in the sun. But I'm working on this back side over here. Take y'all past the flower bed. So over here, now this is where I had my winter squash, my butternut squash in here. And then I planted these Chinese noodle beans, which, let's see, when I planted them on the 5th, so May. And this is July. And look how slow these things are growing. But I got to trellis them because now they are growing. I think it was because I had marigolds in here. It was just snuffing out the light for it, I guess. I don't know. But I see some caterpillar damage here. It's a caterpillar somewhere. That is new. No. Come here, leaf-footed bug. Look at him trying to fight. He went in there somewhere. A leaf-footed bug. Anyway, this is some zinnias right here. I don't know if I'm gonna keep them in here. They're big and in the way. But here's another. Come here, because it's trying to trellis up into there. But yeah, these long noodle beans, these get the long, like green beans, but they're Chinese noodle beans. They're gonna be red. So I have 4 of them. I'm going to put them on stakes until I can get some netting put over here. But that's what I'm gonna do this morning. I've been taking my hoe and just doing the grounds, getting it soft in here. Doggone yellow jack this morning. Go. Anyway, just chopping around the plant to get some air inside the soil. I'm doing that. And everything else is looking pretty good. I'm happy with the way my okra is starting to grow. And they're all starting to get tall. They will be tall just like corn tall. So it's getting there. I think I'm gonna, they're coming in at different levels, so then I can have a longer growing period. So these 2 big tall ones, I started those first. And I started these over here, which are the dwarf Bubba okra. So they're gonna stay short like that, but they do really long okra. And then I started a second planting of these smaller ones here. But now I have the red okra that was given to me by Lady Dagger Status. And so I'm going to plant those in here, just direct seed them in there, so they'll come up at a different time as these start trying to fade out. I have 1, 2, 3 of the skyscraper. 3 of the skyscraper sunflowers. These things will be taller than the mammoth, bigger than the mammoth. And they're gonna hit them trees. Yep, they're gonna hit them trees. So I'm excited to see them growing. And why do I have a big hole in my netting right here? Just like, look at that. What happened here? That makes me wonder. I don't know what happened. Why is there a big space right there? Huh. There's nothing in the garden as I know of. I have checked all around. I haven't seen any critters in there. So I am going to some kind of way zip tie this. No, I'm gonna get a little piece of mesh and put it across there. But look at that. That's just walk on in there. You know, I don't like that at all. I'm glad I came over here so I can fix this netting. Because the armadillos will be coming out soon, and they'll get in here and they will pull up all my plants. They won't eat them. They're digging for grubs, but they'll pull every one of my plants up digging. So we don't want that. I'm glad I seen that. All right, this is another picture of what the Bubba okra are looking like. All right, guys, so that's my little thing of what I'm doing. I'm just working on trellising up those red Chinese noodle beans. I have all this prime soil that I have for the fall. And I check everywhere around my garden now for little snakes, and I need to get some more of these little netting pins to put all around here, because I still see some places a little snake can just slither under there. I don't like that. But I did open up some space so I can see them faster. And hopefully it's no more snakes. They could have been in here, y'all. I've just, they stayed out of my way and I didn't see them. So my house, my garden is not a snake den. I need to stop saying that. It's not. They're not allowed to be here. I am going to go get some mothballs today and put them down all these crawfish holes and in little areas where I know Domino can't get to, like under that shelf rack, under here, anywhere where the snakes kind of slither somewhere but Domino can't get to. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure that you give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to this Texas channel, please do. I would love for you to be a part of it and grow with me